Gmail messages read by third-party developers. Maybe it's time to switch back to Hotmail. Google has confirmed that third-party app developers can sometimes read private emails sent by Gmail users. Developers gain access when Google asks users for permission via a pop-up box the app asks to read, send, delete, and manage your email. According to the BBC, Google indicates the practice is not a violation of policy. The company says third-party developers need access to help Google build various services. According to the Washington Post, ReturnPath and Edison Software reviewed private emails. ReturnPath allegedly read 8,000 user emails from 2 years ago to develop Google's software. Edison Software reviewed hundreds of emails to build a new software feature. Both ReturnPath and Edison Software defended their actions, with the latter claiming that they have since stopped this practice. Engadget reports Google users can revoke access from any third-party apps by going to its security checkup page. Big Brother is watching. Lawsuit says Facebook's been spying on users. A lawsuit filed in California claims Facebook hasn't been very friendly to its users. Former startup 643 claims that Facebook used its apps for mass surveillance on users by assembling data from their text and photos, listening to their microphones, and using Bluetooth to pinpoint locations, sometimes without consent. 643 had an app called Pinkini that let you scan their Facebook friends for bikini pics. Citing the lawsuit, The Guardian reports that Facebook could gather metadata from Android phone text messages. 643 claims the company could access nearly all photos on iPhones, as well as those not uploaded to Facebook. The lawsuit also alleges that Facebook also acquired some people's data without their consent. According to The Guardian, the company allegedly gathered information sent by users not on the platform to people with Facebook apps on their phone. Citing the lawsuit, the Huffington Post reports Facebook allegedly used information from Onavo, an app it owns, to observe what people use their phones for beyond Facebook. Facebook has rejected all the claims made by 643.
Aerospace company reveals idea for a new eye in the sky. A Franco-Italian company is building a revolutionary airship designed to perform a variety of jobs, from border surveillance to environmental management. The Stratobus, made mainly of UV-resistant carbon fiber, will measure 70 to 100 meters long and 20 to 30 meters wide. Designed by Thales Alenia Space, the airship will be able to reach the stratosphere and soar to an altitude of 20 kilometers, higher than most aircraft. A ring around the Stratobus allows the airship to rotate and face the sun, no matter the season or time of day. Solar rays enter the airship through a transparent section of the outer envelope. The rays then reflect off a mirror inside and onto a row of solar panels. Energy collected from the solar panels is sent to the Stratobus's nacelle, the section located under the airship's main body. A fuel cell and electrolyzer are located in the nacelle. The fuel cell stores the energy used by the spaceship, while the electrolyzer converts water on board into gas. Despite the strong winds at these altitudes, two fuel cell-powered electric motors at the sides of the airship are able to maintain the airship's stability. Hovering within the stratosphere, the Stratobus has a view range of about 500 kilometers. The Stratobus can do many of the jobs that satellites do, including border and maritime surveillance, telecommunications, broadcasting, and navigation. While this idea has been in the works for some time, Thales recently announced the official launch of the project. The prototype will be ready for testing in 2018.
There's no escaping in China. Chinese authorities have begun donning high-tech glasses to spot suspects, the latest use of facial recognition technology in the increasingly all-seeing state. Police in Zhengzhou can now verify people's identities within minutes using sunglasses with a camera attachment, which is connected to a database via a portable device. Officers who spot a suspicious person from as far as 5 meters away need only take a photo showing at least 70% of the face. The photo is run through the system, allowing officers to access information like names, ethnicity, gender, and address. It also details the hotel a person is staying at, recent internet history, and whether he is wanted for any crime. 7 suspects involved in a kidnapping and hit-and-run incidents have been arrested so far, with 26 others apprehended for using fake IDs. The use of facial scanners and other similar technology are widespread in China, where there are fewer privacy concerns. The government is in the process of amping up surveillance, starting with a database containing relevant information on its 1.3 billion citizens.
Facebook is coming for your face. Oh no. Facebook announced on Tuesday it will soon be introducing new facial recognition features in order to give users more tools to manage their identity on the platform. People will soon be able to activate facial recognition with an on-off switch to enable 3 different features, according to a Facebook blog post. First, Facebook will alert you when pictures of you are uploaded, even if you have not been tagged in them. Second, you will be notified if your face is being used as a profile picture. Third, visually impaired users can now hear aloud the people tagged around them in group photos. And to get all these great features, you only need to give your face data to Facebook. Giving biometric data to a social media site? Sounds like a solid plan. Europe toughens privacy laws. Europe is about to embark on a big-time revamp of privacy laws. From May 2018, businesses operating in the European Union could be fined €20 million, or 4% of their global turnover, for violating new privacy legislation. The fine amount is determined by whichever figure is larger. According to the New York Times, 4% of Facebook's global turnover would be around $1.6 billion. According to Reuters, the law will apply to social media companies, banks, insurance firms, technology businesses, and any enterprise which collects consumer data en masse. Can't they all just operate from London then? No. This affects Brits as well. The UK is still a member of the EU and remains subject to EU law until they Brexit next March. The new law means that companies need to be more transparent about how they handle user data, get permission for it, and it also gives users power to request for it to be deleted or moved elsewhere. So, as the Times reports, this could mean moving your banking information from one bank to another, or even switching your Spotify playlist to another provider. U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen warned the law may give rise to more cyber threats. She said users opting not to give information may hamper internet security research, which relies on trends in this data. The new law comes into effect in all 28 EU states on Friday, May 25th of this year. Facebook taking heat for Cambridge Analytica breach. Are there really that many suckers in the US? Of course there are. Facebook is facing calls for regulation from Congress after reports that a political consultant gained inappropriate access to 50 million users' data beginning in 2014. Cambridge Analytica used personal information taken without permission early in 2014 to build a system that could profile U.S. voters in order to more effectively target them with personalized political ads. Around 270,000 people allowed a researcher to use their personal data, who also scraped the data off all their friends as well until the end of 2015. The researcher then sold the data to Cambridge Analytica. Cambridge Analytica worked on Trump's 2016 campaign. However, a Trump campaign official said it used Republican data sources for voter information, not Cambridge Analytica. Facebook is claiming Cambridge Analytica and researchers were in breach of policy and that it was exploring legal action.